Hey guys, so what is up with you guys? It's another Mystery Monday, and this case doesn't really make sense to me, but we're gonna do it anyway. So this is the William Trail. I don't know how it's spelled Tyrell, but it's pronounced Tyrell. At least that's how they pronounced it in all the other videos. But so William was born on June 26, 2008. They lived in Sydney, Australia, and on September 12th, 2014, they picked up the kids early and went to Kendall, Australia to visit their grandma. The kids didn't know that they were going to go visit their grandma. They just got picked up from daycare earlier that day, earlier than normal, and they were just so excited because their parents said that they had a surprise, and they went to grandma's. And so he was only 3 years old, and him and his mom liked to play the roar game. Now the roar game, they go in the backyard, and they basically, it's kind of like tag, but like the mom is it mainly, and she'd find him, and then she'd roar at him, and then he'd roar at her, So they just kind of called it like the roar game, or she even called it the mommy monster game. I think that's what she said. So they were just playing the game in the backyard, and then she wanted to make some tea. So she quickly went inside and made some tea. So she heard him basically the whole entire time she's making tea, and then instantly there was no noise. It was just silent. Like she said, it was so silent. Like there was no wind. The birds weren't even chirping. Like it was just dead silence. And their grandma lived on a dead end street. So you would have to intentionally go and sit there and wait for this kid. And they also thought that that he was waiting for his dad, because he used to go to the end of the driveway, or he'd just wait by the gate, and he'd just wait for his dad to come home. And when he saw his dad, or his mom would say, hey, Dad's gonna be here soon, and then he'd be so excited to see his dad. So he just loved his dad. So she called the police right away, and it was about 25 minutes after she was looking on her own to find out if he was just somewhere where he shouldn't have been, or if he was just hiding from her. So she called the police about 20 to 25 minutes after she couldn't find him, and they showed up about an hour later. Now, 200 people searched for him, and no one had any trail of him. And the weirdest thing is that if someone would have taken him, his scent would have went past the backyard. It didn't go past the backyard. So, I don't know, that kind of makes me think some things. William was in foster care when he was 9 months old, because his mom was I think it said that his mom was into drugs and his dad was an alcoholic or something like that. Someone was doing drugs and someone was drinking a lot, so they took him out of the home just because he wasn't good. And I think they said 2 months after he was in foster care, the Tyrell family finally was able to take him home. So And then they just made him, like, pretend like it was his kid, because in their hearts, that was their kid. And, I mean, it's just so sad, honestly. So, they didn't think that no one thought that the biological parents took him because, like, they didn't have to watch this kid anymore. Like, they were into all this other stuff. They didn't really care. So, they knew that they wouldn't have came in to take the kids, or take him. They think it was a stranger. And there was 2 cars that were spotted by their grandma's place, but, like, months later, the police said something about it. So, like, the people that were in those cars, if they were the one that took them, they were not driving those cars anymore. So, like, you wouldn't even know. Like, he just was gone. And they look, like, in the woods and other places. I think that's what they said, that they looked in all these places that he could have walked to, and they never found him. And so there was this guy named Bill Spending, and he was at the grandma's house 4 days before this child went missing. Well, the thing about this guy is that, okay, they had a lot of people that they thought could have done it. Like, they went through the rapists and all that stuff. And this guy has been charged with so many like rape charges, like on little kids, like molesting and stuff. And he was charged with sexual assault for many of little girls, because he wasn't right in the head. Well, he was a washing machine repair guy, and he also had a pawn shop. And, the lady called and said, hey, look, my washing machine's not working. Can you come fix it? Here's my address. But he told the police he didn't come for a week after they called. But he was there. Well, they had to wait for a part to fix the washing machine, so they said that he came back a week later, but it just didn't add up. Multiple people have saw a boy that looks exactly like William, but it was never him. There were so many reports that they thought it was him, and it just wasn't him. And they all thought, maybe he's dead. But they never found the body. They never found anything that would lead to him being dead. But the last thing that he was wearing was his Superman costume, or a Spider-Man costume, because he loved Spider-Man. And this kid was the cutest kid ever. Like, why would someone want to hurt a kid like this? I'm going to show you his picture right now. He was just the cutest little boy you could ever imagine. This is him. That's William. He was just a little cutie. Like, I don't know why anyone would want to hurt him. But anyway, so that's it for today, guys. Like and subscribe and share this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.